Hey YouTube family, it's me, your girl Lauren, owner of Bass Empire LLC. I am back one more time with another Buy Black haul. So 2022, I've been very intentional as always about supporting small businesses, supporting Black owned businesses. As a Black entrepreneur, I love just kind of unique items or just really, showing love. So last year, I did a video where I'm going to start this one with two of the things I discussed last year. One, I purchased Yummy Bundles, and I did say it was an investment. So yes, this is I think my second install with this hair. I had it installed back in April of this year for my birthday, and then I got it put back in October. Really loving the quality of this hair. And much like I said last year, this is an investment, so I am wearing it multiple times in different ways. And I look forward to a third use with this hair. Very, very quality hair. Also, last year I discussed Marketing by Monrae. So I purchased her $1 Million Planner. I'm still using it. I did not get a chance to focus on my business as much this year as I desired. So I haven't used it to the full extent. Not as much as I need to, period. So I'm happy that I still have a lot to learn from using this planner, as well as how it can help get me to my $1 Million year. And then in addition to her planner, I bought her Instagram book. So just kind of really learning how to use Instagram more. She probably published this before they started messing with the algorithms a whole lot. But at the end of the day, it's going to help me with my social media marketing and just kind of do a better job of being more consistent and holding myself accountable. And I love following her Instagram because she puts so many suggestions and ideas of how you can create content. And she also hosts content like workshops and boot camps. So I do expect to sign up and participate in one day. It's just I'm not there yet because I need to get more invested and involved in my businesses like I want to. But these were two things, my cute little bundles, as well as the planner and book that I purchased last year and then I've been using a bit this year. Kind of staying in alignment with that, I am a reader and I am an author. So I'm going to share some of the books that I either purchased that were published by a Black author or that I myself wrote. First is Brand You. This book was recommended to me by one of my friends. In last year's Black haul, I discussed my personal style and how I was, using Pinterest and a different workbook to kind of dive more into my actual style. But this is about branding yourself. And so I'm about to make a transition to becoming a full-time consultant. And I really wanted to make sure I'm very comfortable with what does that look like? How am I wanting people to perceive me? So just a little bit on the back cover, it says, who are you and what you do? What do you bring to the table? In a fiercely competitive job market, the ability to define your core strengths, passions, and talents and leverage these assets to your advantage is the key to reaching your career goals and achieving professional success. The most effective and potent way to do this is to discover your personal brand. Brand You, reinvent yourself, redefine your future by personal branding expert and public relations professor, Dr. Johnson, is your blueprint for building your personal brand. In Brand You, Dr. Johnson offers you a 5-step guide to help you define the key variables that shape your image, discover your unique value, and create a compelling personal brand and communicate it offline and online with confidence, clarity, and credibility. So I am actively reading this book and expect to be done by the end of December so that I can walk into 2023 more confident and just ready to execute the new pivot that I'll be making as a full-time consultant. One of the businesses that I am creating is called the HSI Common App. So for those who don't know, when it comes to applying for colleges, my full-time profession is a higher education administrator, meaning I work at colleges. And for the past 6 years or so, I've been doing enrollment management. And so within enrollment management, that means I've been doing graduate admissions and undergraduate admissions. There is the Common App that a lot of students across the nation use. So back in the day when I went to college, you had to apply to a school individually. So for every school I wanted to apply to, I had to pay their separate application fee. Now students can use the Common App and they can apply to multiple schools at one time. Then this gentleman, he is Mr. Robert Mason Jr. He created the Common Black App. So he created an app designed for students who were interested in attending our HBCUs. And I think that was so phenomenal of helping them understand what HBCUs are, where they're located, what programs they offer, and being able to submit one application to multiple HBCUs. And so I bought his book because I am creating the Hispanic Serving Common App. So it's the HSI Common App. While working in enrollment management, I realized, there's the Common App, so general students can use that. There's the Black Common App, so students who desire to go to HBCUs can use that. But we're missing a population where we're targeting something specific to Hispanic and Latinx students. And there are universities and colleges in the nation that receive government funding to be considered an HSI or an emerging HSI. So as an HSI, that means they have 25% or more enrollment of Hispanic and Latinx students. And so I want to be the person who creates that app, not want to be. I am the person who is creating that app so that I can also offer that service to help Hispanic and Latinx students. So as you see, I have my t-shirt on, but his book about the man behind the Common Black College app by Robert A. Mason Jr. Got it, get educated. It's been so helpful reading this book as I prepare my journey to launch the Hispanic Serving Institute, the HSI Common App. If you don't support your friends, who will? Boom. One of my best friends published a book, and I am so proud of her. It's called I'm Single and You're About to Be by Miss Shanteria Fountain Howard. She's married now. She was single when she first wrote the book, when she started the book. But by the time she finished the book, she was married. And so, a lot of people always have questions about I'm single and you're about to be too. It is a phenomenal book. We actually did a book club with her book, and it gave me so many great insights of what I'm looking for in my future partner, and also how I evaluate my future partner to make sure we're in alignment. And so I'll kind of read a little bit of the back of this one. Please don't let this relationship status fool you. It's tea time, sis. Let's talk. After decades of sitting on the sideline, Shanteria has diligently taken note in order to share her wisdom, clarity, and perspective with women in marriages and committed long-term relationships. Although she was single at the start of writing her debut book, Shanteria found herself more than 1 year into her marriage by the time she typed the last word. Through being a confidant to married friends and experiencing her own learning curves from singledom to married, she compiled the greatest challenges and considerations and offers a practical approach for anyone in need. So I'm gonna just read y'all a little piece of some things that I wrote down when it came to us reading this in the book club. There was a part of I honestly have reservations of how I'm gonna live with somebody. I've been living by myself for so long that I'm even cohabitating is a concern for me. And some of the ladies in the book club gave some great ideas of having 2 remotes to the TV in the bedroom, earbuds to hear my Calm app if my partner wants to watch TV or sports, have an eye pillow to block out the TV light, because I actually don't like to have a TV in my bedroom. So if I end up with a partner who does, I need to have a clear understanding of how do I make that compromise. Some questions that we discussed while reading this specific book during book club. What do you think your top 3 responsibilities are as a husband or partner? As women, we have an ideal of what we want and what our expectations are, but we rarely ask our partner that question of what they think their, what do they feel like their top 3 responsibilities are. So I thought that was really great and insightful to make sure that alignment is there. What is your definition of ego? And how could I cater to your ego in a healthy manner? I think a lot of women are intimidated by stroking a man's ego, but just like how we want compliments and we thrive off compliments, so do men. And so even that part of the conversation was like, ooh, that's a good one. Another one, what does leadership look like to you in a relationship? So again, don't let the title fool you. I'm Single and You're About to Be Too by Shanteria. You can find this book on Amazon. Check it out. It's going to bless your life. Going to the books that I wrote or co-wrote. My first one is on Amazon for $10. It's called Minority Negotiations. This book was published in 2020. And I wrote this book because I had an opportunity to negotiate my first salary back in 2016. And once you negotiate for the first time, you never let up. And this book helped me. Well, first I did a presentation at a national conference in 2019. Then I did a TED Talk about minority negotiations in 2020. And then I did the book. And then I started my podcast, Bass Consulting. So like everything has just been layered upon each other. But sharing my experience of negotiating, and now each time I get a new job, I negotiate. It's so empowering. And I feel like a lot of the books about negotiations that are available are not necessarily for us. And so I use the strategy that I did, which is the deal method. And for deal, what was it? D, determine if the first offer is adequate. E, estimate the cost of living in the area. A, ascertain average salary for the role. L, lowest salary you're willing to accept. So these are, you have to make a deal. It's a negotiation. Give and take. Where's the happy compromise? So again, this book is available on Amazon. Minority Negotiations by me, Lauren Bass. And then I co-wrote a book with my mom called Come With Me. And it is an erotic short story anthology. So both me and my mom are creatives. We are writers. And I really wanted to support my mom's dream of becoming an author. And so we put our writings together and created this short story, this book of short stories. And so it says, experience the sexcapades and wild adventurous pleasures of people who won't be confined by time or space to unleash the sexual cravings and hunger to satisfy tension and desire that grows within. These stories will have you experience these emotions and more. So literary porn, arousing, adventure, trifling, okay? From high school love to executive entanglements and everything in between, you will be thrown into the throes of passion and the release of sexual tension as these characters unleash and seize every opportunity to climax and enjoy their own sexual agenda. So again, it's called Come With Me. This was my author copy, so that's why it's kind of like a little bar over here that says not for resale. This was my proof to make sure everything looked good. But it is by my mom, Linda Bass Jackson, and me. So check it out if you're looking for something erotic fiction, short stories. Maybe you're going to take a flight somewhere, or you just need some good entertainment while you're in the airport or traveling. Check it out. Moving on to some other items. I am in Richmond, Virginia, and we have a Black-owned bookstore called The Book Bar. And I went there and I absolutely love it. It's all the vibes. And so when I went, I was able to buy a few items. I didn't buy a book right now, but I did buy some other items. So I have this sticker that says, speak life into dreams of your own soul. I don't know if I'm gonna put this on my laptop, or it's just a really dope sticker that spoke to me. So again, speak life to the dreams of your own soul. And then I have a bookmark that says bougie, because I am, okay, right there, bougie. She also sells items that are from Black owners. So Symphony chips, as you see, I've already eaten these chips. These are the balsamic ones. They are packed with flavor. So if you have not had the Symphony chips, you gotta try them. They are delicious, and the balsamic ones are definitely packed with flavor. And then she also had in store banana pudding cookies from the sweetest thing RVA.com. And these cookies are delicious. There were multiple in here. You see I'm kind of breaking them off, eating them. But this one is the banana pudding cookies, and they are great. When I was in Atlanta, I had a chance to go to the Village Retail. So that also is a black-owned store, and it sells black-owned products. And so one of the things that I got, which is empty because I used them all, Queen Essential Multivitamins, and it's by Pro Black Health. I bought these because the owner is a black female doctor, and she actually does bariatric surgery. And for those who have been following my YouTube channel, you know that I had bariatric surgery back in 2020. So love these. Again, it's Pro Black Health, and you can buy them online, problackhealth.com. It says a black-owned vitamin company on a mission to make you and the black community healthier. 50% of profits go to nonprofits and initiatives that support the mission. So go follow them, check them out. They have vitamins for men, women, just a wide range of vitamins available for everybody. Also, I got some buttons for my denim jacket. So one button says support is a verb. This is their slogan at the Village Retail. So support is a verb. And another one says black owned. And so I will be putting these on my denim jacket. While attending a farmer's market here in Richmond, I got these beautiful gold triangle earrings. Unfortunately, the owner did not have a business card, so I don't know how to shout her out, but I needed some more earrings. And then last but not least, at the Village Retail, I purchased one of the magazines that they sell. As y'all see, I have been spending money. But I know it's going to a great place, supporting black-owned businesses and entrepreneurs, and really helping us get the economy going and create multiple streams of income and generational wealth, and pretty much everything that is core to my values. So a lot of times I get my stuff from farmers markets, and here's some body butter. I feel like every year I'm probably gonna have some body butter. This one is from Pure Galore. And so for this flavor, I got Juno Bay. It is a whipped body butter. I haven't used it yet. It smells so good. It smells so good. And I can't remember which perfume I said I was gonna layer it with, but it matches one of my fragrances. So super excited about that. I also got some cashmere candle wax, and so this came from Kira Co, K-I-R-A Co, and she has candles, wax melts, room sprays, reed diffusers, and candle care kits. So again, K-I-R-A Co. Smells delicious, delightful, all of the above. I'm not big on Christmas decor, and I have never had a Christmas tree, but this year I did get 2 ornaments, and I'm very happy with my purchase. So my first ornament is actually an acrylic ornament that I put my initials on. So it's a blue acrylic ornament, super cute. I love the ornament charm. I'm gonna get a tree this year just because I want to hang this up. And I also found a ornament for my sorority, Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated. So I have 2 really cute and unique ornaments that I will be using on a Christmas tree this year. Last but not least, I want to talk about my friend Sarah with Bell Express Printing. She hooked me up with my custom shirt for the HSI Common app. I now have a coffee mug for Bass Consulting. Sips. I got some stickers for the HSI Common app. So these are really cool. I'm super excited to have some stickers for my branding whenever I go out and I'm promoting my business. I have a Bass Consulting hoodie. It's hoodie season. I'm all about branding and representing my brand so that people can ask me, oh, what is that? I'm always promote me, baby. Got a new shirt design, minding my black owned business. And then, of course, I have a second HSI Common Out t-shirt. I love the material that she used for these shirts. It's the Gildan Performance shirts. Gildan, Gildan. It's just really, I always like this quality of shirt. So this wraps up my 2022 Buy Black haul. Thank you for joining me. Remember to buy black, shop small, shop local, and just really help those who are trying to create generational wealth, multiple streams of income, and make an impact. Thank you.